Pappy here. I just wanted to touch base with you about this channel, Pappy's Performance. I changed the name, back in May. It's an older channel, but it does have some older videos on there. From my son when he restored his Camaro, and there's been projects even prior to that. But anyway, I wanted to, give you an update. It is growing. It's growing pretty slowly, but I kind of expected it would, especially at this point in time. I've only had one video that has done well, and that was the jack of all things, But it was interesting because most people didn't know about you could break a tire down with the basic jack, and you can see that in the previous video from about 3 months ago. It was one of my first videos that I did since I restarted the channel. But with all that said, I just wanted to touch base with you and about the content. I've been staying on the Firebird, but if you would like to see other content, I can do that as well during the time and keep going back and forth from the Firebird to other projects. One of them I've got coming up I'm going to have to help my son with. He's got an old Daihatsu truck. That's his daily driver. He just drives it around the vineyard. It's not legal on Georgia highways, but it's a little 3-cylinder, 5-speed. I think it's like 660 cubic inches. Most motorcycles have a bigger engine than that, but it gets him around and does what he needs it to do around that vineyard. But he's lost compression, so he wanted to go through the engine, replace rings and bearings and so forth, and he's inquired that I help him. So I was going to help him hone some cylinders and stuff, just do a quick re-ring and see if we can get that thing back running again. And if you're interested in seeing that filmed, I can do that. And with the way things are nowadays, I didn't know if you might be interested in trying to make a video about, I've got a battery backup system I built a couple of years ago in case the power's out or whatever. Keep my refrigerator going and things like that during storms and so forth, so I don't lose my food. But I don't have a way to recharge that, say if I didn't have my truck available to recharge it and the power's out. So I figured I could get a bicycle. I've seen people do this on the internet, but there's not a real good procedure of how they built it. I think I could do a better job of that. If you're interested, I could go get an alternator out of the junkyard and get an old bicycle from the Goodwill. We'll build something to recharge these 29 group batteries I've got on my battery bank. But if you're interested in that, if you could, just give me a comment at the bottom here and just let me know. Otherwise, we'll continue on with the Firebird, and give me a comment at the bottom and we'll see what we can do. Thank you.